Hello everybody and welcome back to another craft kit tutorial. My name is Colleen Hatch. I'm the assistant team director here at the Woodmere Library, and this month we're going to be doing some bee embroidery on this canvas pouch. So in your kit you will get a canvas pouch, a black Sharpie, some yellow and light blue thread. Be aware and careful that the yellow thread does have the needle stick in it for you. The needle, of course. And then a needle threader. From home, you will need some scissors. And then I just folded up a piece of paper and stuck it inside to keep the marker from bleeding through to the other side. Alright, we'll bring it down and we'll get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our canvas pouch. We're going to put the piece of paper in there and we're going to draw our bee shapes. So you can do as many or as few of these as you want. It's just kind of meant to decorate it. But I just draw small little, about 1/4 inch ovals, like so, wherever I would like them. You can draw them in all different directions and all of that. It's just kind of up to you what you like the look of. So I'm going to make sure I move that over so that it is not bleeding through. I'll do one. They don't have to be all exactly the same size, you know, bees aren't either, so they can kind of vary a little bit in size and shape. See, this one's a little bit bigger than the rest of them. That's totally fine. I'm gonna actually make this guy a little bit bigger. He's kind of tiny. Alright. You can adjust as you wish. I'm gonna make all mine a little bit bigger since I made that one kind of big. There we go. Let's do one here, maybe. We'll do them straight up. That looks good. We'll do one in this corner. We'll go this direction. And where else? Maybe one right here. If you watch my videos by now, you know that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I stare at this stuff a little too long sometimes. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Alright, so there is all of my shapes for my bees. You can go ahead and take the paper out now. And now what we need to do is make them from ovals into bees. So, I already had this. I've done the other side already, so I already had this cut. So you just want to cut a small length of yellow thread. I would say a foot or less, because you don't need a whole lot to do this. And then we're going to tie a knot. So just like a regular knot you would do, but instead of just looping it through once like you would tie your shoelaces, do it 3 or 4 times. That way you'll get a nice sturdy knot at the end. So I'm going to do that like 3 times. I'm going to roll it down pretty close to the end so I don't waste too much string. Does not have to be perfect. Alright, stuck to my fingers. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to thread our needle. So if you've never used a needle threader before, what you do is you stick this part through your needle hole, like so, and then you stick the end without the knot through the needle threader loop, and then you pull the needle threader through and out so that you have it on your needle like that. Does not have to be double, just single is fine. And then I'm going to start from the bottom here, I think. So if you really find it hard to get into the bottom, which I kind of do, I kind of just flip mine, so you can kind of see my other bees there. Flip mine the other way so you can see the back of it. And then you want to start towards the bottom or top, whichever one, of your bee, right on the edge of that black. You can kind of see there, and poke it through to the front. I'm getting spoilers by showing you the other side, but I wanted to have a picture up so I could get them out. So I did the first side. All right, so now we're at the front here. And be careful not to pull your thread all the way through. You will a few times, that's why the needle threader's there. So now we're gonna go straight across to the other side of that oval, horizontally, to make a stripe. I'm gonna pull that through, like so. And then back on the inside, we're gonna go up vertically just a little bit to where we want our second line to be. You can kind of see where I went through there. Pull that through to the front. And then again, straight across to the other side, horizontally to make another stripe. And I've been doing 3 stripes per bee. I think it looks pretty good and I can fit them in pretty easily without having to really squeeze it. All right, and then one more time. I'm gonna flip it here. We're gonna go vertically up just a little bit to wherever we want that last stripe to fall, right on that black edge. And then straight across like so. And there we go. You got a bee with 3 little stripes on it. All right, now we're gonna kind of flip this back so we can see it on the inside. Now to tie off, what I do is I go through a previous stitch in the back, one of those vertical ones. I go underneath it with my needle. And then before I pull a loop all the way tight, I go through and loop through it again, like 3 times or so, kind of like we did at the beginning. If you lose it on your needle, that's totally fine. You can take it off your needle, pull it a few times, and then pull it tight so that you get a knot. And then you can trim off your edges. Boop. Alright, so spoilers. Alright, so there is the stripes of bee number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you the wings too while we're here. So again, little string of blue blue string this time. Tie a knot, do a regular knot loop there, and then go around a few times to get a nice steady knot there. Roll it down towards the end, and there we go. Thread our needle. You're gonna get very good at threading a needle in this because you're gonna do it a lot. If you find it hard to work with these short lengths, you can do a longer length and then just continue to tie new knots and use it multiple times. That also works if that works better for you. All right, so we got our bee there. Now we want to make him some wings. So I'm gonna put my wings like going this way. So he's kind of flying up, I guess you could say. So we're gonna flip this inside out again. We're gonna go about the center of the back of the bee. And we're gonna pull that through. Doesn't have to be exactly in the center, just close. Okay. And then you're gonna go diagonally to the left, up and left. And there's one side. And then you're going to go back where your first stitch was. So back to center. And then you're going to mirror that same wing in the other direction. So I put these pretty narrow up, but pretty far to the side. So let's try to make it look pretty similar. So this time to the right. You did one to the left and one to the right. Again, all of the wings are going to be a little different. That's okay. That's how it's meant to be. All right, so we've done those 2. And now we need to tie off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath one of these old yellow stitches, if I can. Like that. I'm going to loop around a couple times. it tight. Again, doesn't have to be perfect here. Really the idea is just that we're tying it all off. So it's on the inside, it is tied, so it should be good to go for you. Alright, so we'll trim off one, and we'll trim off the initial one. Yeah. Alright, and there is one bee done. So what you would do is continue all of those steps on all of your bees, so your stripes and then your wings, and you continue that through all of them, and then when you're all done it will look something like this. They're so cute. Alright, so I'll bring you up so you can look at this, give you any little tips or tricks that I can think of to help you out, and yeah, we'll take a look. Okay, kind of a quick one this time because I didn't want to bore you doing the same thing 100 times, but here is our finished project. I can get that in focus there. So on this side you would just continue with your bees, the 3 stripes and then your wings. You can make them as few or as many as you want, make them as big or as small as you want. But yeah, you can see on this side I've got some little itty bitty ones and some big fat ones, so just a fun little spring project. If you're really creative and you've done some embroidery before, you could do flowers or other little things on there to add to it, but I think just the bees by themselves are pretty cute. And you could, I don't know, you could put these on little jeans or backpacks or whatever when you learn how to do it. So hope you guys enjoy that. Hope you can use it to store your pencils or knickknacks or makeup or whatever will work for you. So thank you guys again, and I hope you enjoyed that, and come pick them up and have a good, hopefully, spring. Thanks guys.